we are going to transform this box into something that looks very old and rustic. And I'm going to insert a picture of a Pinterest pin that I have where I got this idea from. And I'm going to try to replicate it as best I can. So at one time, this was a wine themed hat box, and I didn't like that. So I bought it and thought I'd transform it. Well, I tried last year to decoupage some napkins, and it just didn't go well for me. I wasn't happy with it. So last year I put this aside and thought I would get some other inspiration and revisit it this year. And I did off and on look and found the perfect idea of what I want to go for. I might not make it look anything like that picture, but as far as how it's styled, I'd like to, because I do like that. But I'm just mainly looking at the box and trying to get that very old, rusted, like it's been sitting in an attic for years. And I think that what I did last year is going to really help me in that, because you can feel the texture in this that the napkins and the Mod Podge gave. So this is going to be perfect for that. And I'm just going to not do any more other than paint and do the paint technique to rust it up here. So it's almost going to look like either a dusted hat box that's changed color over the years or faded over the years, or it's going to look like a tin rusted hat box. Either way, let's see what I come up with. So as always, basically, we're going to start with some paint, and I'm just going to go over it with black chalk paint. It may take a couple of coats of the chalk paint to cover it really well, but once it's covered, we'll go on to the next step. So now we're ready to start aging this a little bit. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to use my Waverly Antiquing Wax, and we're just going to go over it with, I think I'm going to brush it on and then dab it off. I'll start with a wet wipe, and if that doesn't work, I have a paper towel handy to use that. So I'm going to get just going to get a little brush, and I'm going to dip it in the wax, and then I'm just going to brush it on. I'm halfway around, and because this can dry kind of fast, I'm going to go ahead and go back over the half that I've done. I'm not going to rub, because remember, I have layers underneath this, so I don't want to actually rub. I want to kind of just dab, and I want to take off some of that. I want the black to come up underneath, and if I don't get the desired look I want from, you know, I can always go back over with the baby wipe and kind of wipe. See how that does? I can just wipe that excess off, and I'm gonna just play with it until I get the effect that I want. And we are finally all done, and I really do like how it turned out. Is it exactly like the Pinterest picture? No, but that's the way that art works. That's the way that replicating something goes. I did put 2 of my thrifted pumpkins on top just to see what it would look like. They do not stack well. This will not be part of a vignette. But I do like the idea of having a pumpkin on it and maybe finding some stackable pumpkins that I can stage on it and put in a corner for Halloween. I love it. I thank you guys for watching. I hope that you like, share, and subscribe, and come back next Wednesday when we do another craft in time for Halloween.